Hi, guys. These notes review the axioms of inequalities. Axioms are basically properties. We are going to review 4 of them today. They are very similar to the 4 that we have already reviewed when we did equations. I'm going to walk you through the different properties, and then there are 6 practice problems, and the last slide is an answer key to the practice problems. You can print these notes or you can bring them up on another tab or in another device and follow along with me. You can pause the video at any time. And if you have any questions after this video, my office hours this week are Thursday from 10 to 11 when you have an asynchronous day. The first 2 properties are the addition and subtraction property of inequalities. That's what POI stands for. They are just reminding you that when you add or subtract the same value to both sides, the inequality stays the same. So if A is less than B, then A will still be less than B if you add C to both sides. The same thing goes with the subtraction property. Subtracting C on both sides keeps A greater than B. The last 2 properties for today are the multiplication and the division property of inequality. Few more rules because positives and negatives come into play when we talk about multiplication and division. So it's going to stay the same. A will be less than B if C is positive and you add or if you divide on both sides. If C is negative, remember we flip the symbol. So when you multiply by a negative on both sides or when you divide by a negative on both sides, you need to flip the inequality sign to go the other way. Multiplying by a negative number changes it. Multiplying by a positive number on both sides will keep your inequality the same. We kind of talked about that last class. There are 6 problems where you are going to just note the step or note the property that is being used on each slide. You can do these on a piece of scrap paper, or you can write them down, type it into your notes, however you decide. Scroll through all 6. When you get to 6, you can check the answer key, which is on the last slide.